Very good morning, and let us start with today's lecture on Autocad. First of all, we will start with the basic command, that is limits, that has to be set every time you start doing work on this Autocad. 0, comma 0, 100, comma 100. First, you have to set the limits of your pages, right? Then you have to select the unit in which you want to work in. So you will be like this. A window will pop up like this, and you will select like I am going to work in millimeters. If you want to work in some other unit, you can change that accordingly. Okay. Now I am going to zoom the whole page on my screen. The whole page is visible on my screen from 0 to 100. The limits we have set. Now, before moving on, let's do some commands. First command that I'm going to use is extend command. For that, I'm going to take a reference line, two reference line, and then I will explain you. Now, these are the two lines. You can see that this line is not touching this line. So there is a command, that extend command is there. You can use that command to extend this line to touch this line. So suppose I write extend, enter. Then the command will be which line is to be extended. If you click that, there is no other line that it can intersect with, or that can be extended to some extent. If you select this, this is going to be extended till the next line that is in front of it. So this is how it is being used. Right? Similarly, if I take a line and draw a line like this, right? And again, I write a extend command. Now this time, if I select this, extend command is written in the command bar, then I will select, if I select this is going to be extended. Right? So this is how a line is extended in extend command. So if you have some boundary line up to which you want to extend the particular line, so this extend command is being used. So I hope it is understood. You have understood this command, extend command. Now next command that I am going to explain to you is chamfer command. For that, let us take a rectangle. I have selected a rectangle. Now chamfer command and fillet command. When you want to uh, change the edges, the corners of a particular triangle or this rectangle, either you want to round up this corner, or you want to make straight edges of this. Let me explain you with the help of this diagram. Now let us take a chamfer command. Chamfer. I have written chamfer. Then you have to give the distance. Say 5, enter. Then 5 on the other side, enter. 5. Now I am going to select the first edge, then second edge. Now you can see this edge is flattened up. How much? It is extended 5 from the edges from both sides. 5 from this side and 5 from this side. Similarly, there is another command, fillet command. Let me write a fillet, enter. Then it will ask you whether you want to give a radius. Then I suppose I give it a radius of 8, enter. Then I select that object. You can see this. Now, if you give a fillet, then the round shape is given to the edges. Then if you select chamfer, a straight flattened given to the particular triangular this rectangle. Now suppose I want to again chamfer this end. I will again write a chamfer, enter. Now I have to give some dimensions to it. Suppose I give a dimension of 50, enter. Again 15, enter. Then I select this, enter. Then I select this, then I select this. This is how this chamfer will look like. Then again I want to fillet this, enter. I want to use fillet command. Then I will give a radius of say 15, enter. Then select this and select this. This is the shape that we have created, right? So this is the chamfer command and fillet command and extend command. Now next command that I am going to explain to you is array. We are going to do array command. There are two types of array. I have used a circle that can be arranged in circular shape, that can be arranged in rectangular shape also, right? So let me write array command, enter. Select an object. I have created the circle. I will select this circle, enter. Now the question at the bottom of the command bar is whether you want to use rectangular array or polar array. Let me use first rectangular array. I will write rectangular array. Rectangular, right? Now they have created this multiple copies of my circle. 3 in this direction and 4 in this direction. Suppose I want this to extend to say 8 columns. Enter. Now they have extended to 8 in this direction. Similarly, there is an arrowhead over there also. If you select that, you can increase the number in the upward direction also. Suppose I want that to be increased to 8 again. So this particular command helps you to create multiple copies of one object. This is rectangular shape, right? And this a single object is being created and in the form of now 8 in this direction. You can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 8 in this direction and 8 in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 in the vertical side. So this is an command array, rectangular array actually. So it is of two types, rectangular and polar array. Now I'm going to use same command for polar coordinate. Array. Again, I am writing array. Then it is asking that select that object. I will select this object, right? Then enter. Then again, it is giving a question that whether you want to use rectangular or polar array. Let me select polar. Enter. Now, polar. When you talk about the polar, it arranges the copies in circular fashion. Then it is asking center point. What should be the center point of that particular array that is to be arranged in circular fashion? Let me take this point as a center, right? So with this you can have this number of this part arranged in the circumference of it, right? So this is polar array and rectangular array.
तो आप मतलब
Now next command that I am going to take up is copy. Just write a copy. if you want to take multiple copies of something, let me select, and I have written copy, then it is giving a message that select the object. Let me select this. We have selected this, enter. Now specify where you want to copy it. Now I have picked it. You can place it anywhere, right? Enter, enter. Now we have made 3 copies of this arrow that we have already created. So this is again a very useful technique of making multiple copies of same thing. Copy and then copying it to another place. Next command that I'm going to explain is osnap. You have to write osnap, enter. Write osnap, O S N A P, snap, enter. It is a very useful tool in which it helps you to detect the endpoint, midpoint, center point, symmetric center, node, coordinate, intersection, extension, intersection, perpendicular, tangent, nearest point, apparent section, parallel. If you select any of these, like in this particular window, you can see that endpoint is selected and center is selected. When you draw something, when it is selected, then it will show you whatever is being ticked in. If you select endpoint and center only, when you go to some figure, it will highlight the center and endpoint only. And if you similarly want to show tangent of some circle, right? Tangent is drawn, circle is drawn, and you want that to show the tangent of that particular point. Then that it can only be highlighted only if I pick this point. Then that particular tangent will be visible to you. So it is very useful tool. And sometimes it is very difficult to locate the center of a particular figure. If you select the center, that it will straight away highlight the particular center of that circle, right? Okay. This is OSNAP. Now, next command that I'm going to start is offset command. For offset, let me take a circle, enter. Now, offset command, we have to use, let me write offset. Offset at the bottom of the command bar, enter. Now, how much offset is to be made? Offset is making a similar object either inside or either outside. How much inside? You can give a dimension, say 8 mm, enter. Then select the object. Let me select this. If you want to make it inside, then click on the inner of the circle. If you want to draw it on outside, then click on the outside of that particular circle. So you can see that the plus is being highlighted. This is the center of that particular circle. If I click it on outside, then the circle will be drawn on the outside of it. Similarly, I will take a rectangle also. Right? I have taken a rectangle. Again, I will take an offset command. Offset command is being taken. Now, again, I have to mention the dimension or how much inside or how much outside that you want to draw that particular rectangle. Suppose I give it a 12, enter. Then the command bar is showing select the object. Then I will select the object. Either it will be inside, either it will be outside. Let me draw it outside, enter. So this is the offset command. You can again use this offset command. I'm again writing offset, enter. How much inside or outside? You can take say 20, enter. Then I will select this now, and inside this, enter. I think it has been left, enter. Then 20, enter. Now I'm going to select this and enter. Now this is how you can draw number of copies of same object either inside or either outside. Just you have to give the dimension of that. Now you can see that there is an intersection of circle and the triangle. You can use this command again that we have done in the last trim command. Trim, I'm writing trim over here, right? And just erase this trim. You can erase this like that. So this, there are very powerful tools, right? Let me do it again for this mirror command again. We resume this. Let us draw something else this time. Uh, let us draw this. We have drawn this new shape. Now I want to mirror this particular uh, object that we have created. First of all, write a mirror, enter. Now select the object. We have to select all the objects, all the lines. Yes, this line, this line, this small line, this line, this line, this line, and this line. Enter. Right now, specify the mirror line. Now this is enter. Now this is how mirror image of that particular object is being created. I hope you have understood this.